Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Over the years, Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, has been involved in numerous scandals. Janelle, Christine, and Mary have all left because of his unsettling actions and choices. Kody has frequently been charged with showing partiality to Robyn. However, some admirers believe Kody will carry on with his evil deeds for a startling reason. To see the discussion, continue reading. Sister Wives, is Kody Brown turning against his children? The last time Sister Wives viewers saw Kody interacting with his ex-wives' children was quite some time ago. Many watchers have observed that Kody frequently calls them Christine's or Janelle's children. Kody, Christine's daughter, said on a live stream that Kody had been estranging his elder children and that this had gotten worse after Garrison passed away. Kody appeared to be disparaging Logan, who was merely attempting to assist in burying Garrison's remains, according to several fans of the most recent episode of Season 19. Logan was also praised by several admirers for taking charge and getting up early to prepare breakfast for everyone. A lot of supporters are still angry at Kody's actions. However, there is a major reason why some believe he will continue to do horrible things. Is there a dark reason Kody continues to argue? On social media, some Sister Wives fans talked about why they believe Kody Brown will keep acting sinisterly and try to cause as much friction as possible. The poster claims that this is the only way he could produce drama, which eventually results in more seasons. It's no secret that it took several seasons and a few episodes for the Coyote Pass property dispute to be settled. Others concurred, stating that TLC would love to continue working with Kody as long as he continues to have problems with his other spouses, or even his kids. They also added that the drama and turmoil will always draw people. I believe that Kody has been an attention seeker and drama queen since she was a young girl. Not only has this show reduced his workload for average people, but it has also fueled that monster. Robyn clearly lacks any real marketable talents, and I don't think Kody will return to his daily routine. Although I can't truly forecast how they will continue to spend a typical work-life schedule, isn't it? American reality television is usually driven by drama and conflict, but I think that healing and reconciliation would draw viewers as well, especially with characters that people are already familiar with. On the hill where they were punished for falling in love, KNR are prepared to die. Years ago, that was a reasonable assumption, but Mary, Janelle, and Christine have all stated that they now understand it. They have moved on after realizing how everything changes when you fall in love. They appear to have forgiven KNR and even wish them luck. Unpleasant people behave in unpleasant ways, a close friend of mine once said. Don't expect the sewer to be a champagne. These individuals are disagreeable. Kody Brown's startling video against ex-wives, Sister Wives. In addition to the show, Kody Brown has been making startling remarks on social media, particularly on his cameo. The Sister Wives star made a reappearance in a cameo clip in April of last year, giving advice on how to love children. Kody underlined how crucial communication is. However, Kody's statement that parents should refrain from pecking orders from elder children of a different marriage to their own children startled a lot of people. 1 year after Garrison's death, it's evident that Kody is still creating drama, as evidenced by this obvious jab at the elder children and ex-wives. Even after years of being accused of abusive behavior against Gwen's older sister Kody Brown, Sister Wives star Mary Brown appears to still have a positive relationship with Christine Brown's daughter Gwendolyn, despite the fact that she is no longer a member of her erstwhile polygamous family. On Tuesday, May 20th, Mary, 54, posted on Instagram that she had traveled across the nation alone to attend an event that was held by motivational speaker Mel Robbins. She captioned the photo with, "I've been to Boston a couple times before this trip, but this time I saw it through different eyes. I'm kind of itching to go back because I saw it through the lenses of hope, optimism, and change." In the comment area, Mary received encouragement from 24-year-old Gwendolyn, who wrote, "Love the adventures." The two appear to have reconciled after a tumultuous relationship in the past. Gwendolyn talked candidly about her early years and her experiences growing up near the owner of Lizzie's Heritage in 2023. When she was younger, Mary, Kody Brown's ex-wives Christine, 53, and Janelle Brown, as well as his current wife Robyn Brown, all regarded themselves as moms to Kody's 18 children. According to several stories, she said on her Patreon that, "Mary was scary as a kid, but she never attacked me, and I only saw her violent once." All of that was a long time ago. Mary had moments where she was rude and scary, but I don't remember her getting physical with anyone except Michael T, and that was only once, Gwen explained to her fans. Everyone deserves a second opportunity, in my opinion. To be honest, I don't know anything about saving lives. More hate than anything was directed at her. Following an intense interview in January 2023 in which her brother Kody talked extensively about Mary, Gwendolyn made these remarks. The 26-year-old Sister Wives star said in a frank 3-hour interview that Mary was not nice, adding that abrasive is not enough of a word to explain what Mary was to a few of us children specifically. Kody said, "It moves so far past verbal." In response to the question of whether the abrasive behavior moved past verbal, verbal essentially vanished. Abrasive and kind of mean are not strong enough words to describe the LuLaRoe salesman, the National Guard graduate added. He made reference to Robyn, 46, and assured viewers that he had nothing against Kody's last surviving wife, adding that she was able to spot the warning signs of violence in others due to her previous abusive relationship with her ex. During his interview, Kody stated, "I can never hate Robyn because she opened several eyes. Robyn most likely saved a number of our lives. Not absolutely, but perhaps most likely. Undoubtedly prevented Michael T's death." Out of respect for his mother, Christine, he refrained from providing more details regarding his assertions. Kody also verified that Mary was the target of Sister Maddie Brown's since-deleted 2019 Twitter tweets in which she described how she has been scared of someone for her whole life, who plays like the one who is hurting. In January 2019, Maddie tweeted, "There is nothing like living your entire life with an abusive person and then being able to stop interacting with her." The tweets purportedly addressed Mary's public post at the time, which asserted that Maddie wasn't giving her best effort while working for Mary's LuLaRoe company. In Touch's request for comment was not immediately answered by representatives for Michael T, Kody, and Mary. Michael T. Brown Padron, star of Sister Wives, was conspicuously missing from Garrison Brown's funeral, but where was she? Why would she miss something so significant when she is so full of love and admiration for her deceased brother? For further information, continue reading. Michael T. Brown was absent from the funeral for Garrison. The events of Garrison Brown's first service have been the subject of numerous rumors. For his outstanding services, the Sister Wives family came together to commemorate him in a military service. Unfortunately, a falling out with Michael T. Brown Padron resulted from something going wrong with Kody and Robyn Brown. Despite her mother, Christine Brown Woolley, quitting the marriage, she had always maintained a close relationship with Kody and Robyn. Although Michael T. received criticism for not severing her relationship with her father over misbehavior, everyone praised her for being extremely impartial. Unfortunately, she did not attend her brother's funeral. This was intriguing since it was the day that Logan and Leon Brown returned to reality TV. Instead of being blurred out, they were highlighted. Leon even spoke with Maddie Brown Brush on camera about the kids that Kody and Robyn have. Michael T. was absent, though, and fans have questioned why. This is what one viewer wrote. "I went to the service twice. Michael T. was where? Tony? Even Gwen and B were present. Michael T. was where?" Given how close she is to her family and the majority of her siblings, this is a really good question. Furthermore, she really enjoys being on camera, but this time she avoided it. This is what another Sister Wives fan said. "I'm so perplexed because I didn't see Tony or Michael T either. Since she frequently appears on the show, I thought it odd that she would object to being recorded for this and that she would miss it. Very perplexing." In the end, it came down to Mary Brown and money. Although she and her father's previous first wife have a tense relationship, she was also preparing to move. The truth about Sister Wives emerges. Michael T. Brown Padron provided an explanation for her absence on her Patreon. A Sister Wives fan and spectator claims that Michael T. had two contradictory accounts. She once advised saving money for the transfer to North Carolina, and more recently, she did so because she didn't want her tense relationship with Mary to be highlighted on TLC. Face with rolling eyes. She has a history of conflict with Mary Brown. According to some of her siblings, Mary was violent. Additionally, they were co-workers at an MLM, and Michael T's disparaging remarks about Mary might have cost her a job. She did move to North Carolina with her family, though. Therefore, it's possible that the cost of flying 5 people was greater than she could afford. What were the supporters' thoughts on this, then? It's really wealthy. Despite their tense relationship, she and Mary attended Gwen's engagement celebration. Paydon attended the funeral, but he made no remarks on his relationship with Mary. Gwen, who has a tense relationship with Paydon, showed up. I suppose that losing a sibling wasn't important enough for her to set aside her disagreements in order to celebrate his life. There is a lot of main character syndrome. Her weak justification for skipping this important occasion did not sit well with many. She truly couldn't make it, and hopefully there's more to it. Did you even notice Michael T was gone, or are you surprised that she wasn't there? Tell us and tune in to TLC's Sister Wives Sundays. Sister Wives, the sinister reason Kody Brown keeps conflict going. Does he thrive on the chaos? Behind the long curls and cowboy bravado, is Sister Wives Kody Brown hiding something darker than just a bruised ego and a string of broken marriages? For years, fans have watched Kody spiral, emotionally, socially, and even spiritually, as wife after wife walked away from the plural marriage he once preached as a sacred lifestyle choice. But what if Kody doesn't want resolution? What if every argument, every explosive family meeting, and every passive-aggressive jab is deliberate, not just a byproduct of a failing marriage, but part of a deeply embedded pattern? What if Kody Brown is actively keeping the conflict alive to maintain power, control, and, most shockingly, relevance in a world that's beginning to move on without him? The signs are all there, and fans are beginning to ask the question that was once unthinkable: does Kody Brown need the drama to survive? While some may want to believe Kody is simply overwhelmed or misunderstood, others see a much more calculated figure behind the curtain. Time and again, as relationships falter, one thing remains unchanged. Kody always manages to center himself in the chaos, casting himself either as the wounded patriarch or the misunderstood victim. But when Christine left, instead of seeking genuine reconciliation, he fueled resentment by questioning her loyalty. When Janelle pushed back, Kody doubled down on ultimatums. With Mary, he prolonged a ghost marriage with empty promises and emotional distance, only to discard her when it benefited his image. And Robyn? Well, Robyn remains the exception that proves the rule, an ally who helps him spin the narrative that everyone else is the problem. But fans aren't buying it anymore. They see through the tears. They hear the controlling undertones. And increasingly, they're realizing that Kody Brown seems to enjoy the dysfunction, especially when the cameras are rolling. The sinister theory gaining traction among longtime Sister Wives watchers is that Kody intentionally stirs the pot to keep the family fractured and the tension sky-high. Not for healing, not for closure, but because conflict equals attention. In the social media era, where clout translates to influence and income, a peaceful, drama-free Kody would be a ratings disaster. By keeping wounds open, grudges alive, and reconciliation just out of reach, Kody ensures that the spotlight never strays too far from him. Think about it. Every time the wives start to find peace or build lives outside of his orbit, Kody reappears with a hot take, a new demand, or a conveniently timed grievance. It's as if the worst moments in the family always seem to benefit Kody the most, positioning him as the central figure while everyone else is cast as either rebellious or emotionally unstable. Even more disturbing is the suggestion that Kody thrives on dividing the kids from their mothers, especially the older children who've dared to question his authority. Garrison and Gabe were alienated when they spoke out. Paydon, too, was cast aside. Meanwhile, Robyn's children remain under his protective wing, seemingly immune from the emotional shrapnel that hits everyone else. Coincidence? Fans don't think so. It looks like a long game of isolation, control, and loyalty testing, where only those who obey stay in favor. By pitting wives and children against one another, Kody preserves his version of the family, one where he holds all the power, even if that means burning bridges along the way. It gets darker. Some Reddit threads have even speculated that Kody might be keeping the conflict alive to prevent the show from ending. TLC's Sister Wives was once a heartwarming, if controversial, look into plural marriage. But in recent seasons, the show has morphed into a slow-motion car crash of emotional warfare, and fans can't look away. The angrier Kody gets, the more viewers tune in. And the more viewers tune in, the more power and leverage Kody has over the franchise. It's a sinister feedback loop. Conflict fuels ratings, and ratings fuel Kody's influence. If peace ever truly came to the Browns, would Kody fade into obscurity? That may be his deepest fear, and his greatest motivator to keep the family in pieces. The pattern is unmistakable. When conflict dies down, Kody stirs something new. If Christine finds happiness, Kody questions her motives. If Janelle tries to build independence, Kody lectures her on loyalty. If the kids speak out, he accuses them of betrayal. This isn't just emotional reactivity, it's a strategy. A calculated form of manipulation designed to keep him in the emotional driver's seat, where he gets to decide who's in, who's out, and who gets to speak. Kody isn't just a husband. He's the producer of his own drama, crafting a narrative that keeps him at the center, even as the rest of the family tries to escape his gravitational pull. Some fans argue that Kody may be addicted to the chaos, not in the traditional sense, but in the way narcissistic personalities often are. Emotional explosions, dramatic breakdowns, and tense showdowns are not problems for Kody. They're opportunities. Each blow-up gives him a stage. Each conflict makes him relevant again. And in the cruelest irony, the more hurt he causes, the more attention he receives. This isn't just sad, it's sinister. Because Kody isn't the one who suffers most from the chaos he cultivates. It's the wives. It's the children. It's Garrison, Gabe, and all the other family members who've paid the emotional price for Kody's refusal to let go of control. But here's where it gets especially heartbreaking. The conflict may have started as defense, but it's become his identity. Without the drama, Kody has nothing left. No functioning plural marriage. No spiritual authority. No united family. And maybe, just maybe, he keeps the conflict going because deep down, he knows peace would expose the truth. That the Emperor has no clothes. That he's not the strong leader he once claimed to be. That when the fighting stops, the spotlight dims, and the ratings fall, he'll be left alone, with only his mistakes to keep him company. So what's next? Can the Brown family ever escape the toxic cycle Kody keeps spinning? Can they find peace in spite of him? Or will Kody always find a way to pull them back into the storm? One thing is clear. As long as conflict serves him, he has no reason to let it go. And unless someone, whether it's Janelle, Christine, the kids, or the fans themselves, draws a hard line, Kody Brown's chaos machine will keep turning, one meltdown at a time. In the end, fans are left with a chilling realization. Kody Brown doesn't want resolution. He wants relevance. And as long as dysfunction keeps him in the spotlight, he'll never stop feeding the fire, no matter who gets burned. Sister Wives. Is Kody Brown turning against his children? The last time Sister Wives viewers saw Kody interacting with his ex-wives' children was quite some time ago. Many watchers have observed that Kody frequently calls them Christine's or Janelle's children. Michael T., Christine's daughter, said on a live stream that Kody had been estranging his elder children and that this had gotten worse after Garrison passed away. Kody appeared to be disparaging Logan, who was merely attempting to assist in burying Garrison's remains, according to several fans of the most recent episode of Season 19. Logan was also praised by several admirers for taking charge and getting up early to prepare breakfast for everyone. A lot of supporters are still angry at Kody's actions. However, there is a major reason why some believe he will continue to do horrible things. Is there a dark reason Kody continues to argue? On social media, some Sister Wives fans talked about why they believe Kody Brown will keep acting sinisterly and try to cause as much friction as possible. The poster claims that this is the only way he could produce drama, which eventually results in more seasons. It's no secret that it took several seasons and a few episodes for the Kody past property dispute to be settled. Others concurred, stating that TLC would love to continue working with Kody as long as he continues to have problems with his other spouses, or even his kids. They also added that the drama and turmoil will always draw people.